everybody, welcome back to Hard Fun. So, in this segment of episodes called The Table, I'm going to be sitting at the table and interviewing some candidates from different parties in the election. Just because I'm not old enough to vote doesn't mean I can't get involved, right? So in this episode, I'm going to be interviewing Trevor Holder. He's currently a minister in the New Brunswick government. He's also running again for the Conservative Party in the upcoming election in New Brunswick. Hey Trevor, welcome to the table.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about the party you're running for and what it stands for?
Well, I'm a member of the Progressive Conservative Party of New Brunswick, and I've been a member of the party since I was 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I ran for the first time when I was 22 under the Progressive Conservative banner. And the reason I did is I felt that the PC party was the best vehicle by which to drive change in our province. And when I was younger, I was tired of seeing a lot of my friends leave for other parts of Canada. And I'm still driven by that same reason. I want to do two things. I want to be able to keep people here, but more importantly than that, I want to be able to attract more people than ever before from all over the world to New Brunswick to come and live and stay and build a family, build a business, and build a home. And the PC party, in my mind, basically stands for a couple of basic things in my view. We believe in grassroots local control, where people at the local level have more say in their government. And we also believe in, when it's affordable, that we try and create a more competitive tax environment where people are paying less tax. But the first thing that we have to do is get some of our expenses under control, which is what we're doing right now. And I'm very proud of the fact that we've balanced our budget the last 2 years. We've also been able to lower what we call the net debt to GDP ratio because our debt hasn't grown over the last couple of years.
What are a couple things that you can try to do to make my future brighter?
Well, first of all, I want to say, Kaiya, I was a very young candidate when I ran the first time. I was 22 years old.
Yeah.
And when I finally got elected at age 26, I was part of one of the youngest governments in history in New Brunswick. There were 4 of us actually in our 20s. Our premier was only about 33, 34, and we had another cabinet minister at the same time that was about the same age. So I believe very strongly that young people need to get involved, and I tell young people all the time when I talk to them, just have the guts to go out and do it, and get involved, and be organized. I've seen a lot of really good ideas never get off the ground because the people presenting them weren't organized. And you know what, I've even seen some bad ideas get further along than they should have because they were organized, the people were organized. So that's what I would say to start with. Make sure that your generation gets involved in a big way and just have the guts to go out and do it. And the other thing that I would say is in terms of what we can look forward to, we're working very hard in our government right now to make sure that we grow our population, that we attract more people than ever before, like I said a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We have 120,000 New Brunswickers that are leaving the workforce over the next 10 years because they're going to retire. And that's a population the size of Greater St. John. Now, some people see that as a problem. I see it as an amazing opportunity that our young people are going to have opportunity to find work here because of it. And we've got an even bigger opportunity to grow our population and attract more new Canadians, as I said, than we ever have before, so that we welcome people from all over the world and create a dynamic, exciting community here in New Brunswick and in St. John.
So for my generation's future, what can I look forward to saving the planet and stuff?
Well, that's a really good question, and I want to tell you about some of the stuff that I've been excited to be a part of over the last number of years in terms of the protection of the environment. Right in your backyard here, there is a tract of land that was protected by the Nature Trust of New Brunswick, and I was one of the people that advocated for that land to be turned over from the province to the Nature Trust so that we had a balance between residential development and we also protected some land at the same time. And I believe very strongly that we need that kind of balance going forward. We can have development and we can do it right and at the same time protect the environment. I'm really excited about one of our election platform commitments in this election, that by the end of this year, we're going to take the protected areas to 10% of our land in New Brunswick. It's currently around 4.6, and Minister Mike Holland, our Minister of Natural Resources, has done a lot of work in this regard. In fact, the Wildlife Federation actually recognized him as the Legislator of the Year just this year because of his environmental stewardship. And we're very proud of the work that he's done and the work that our government has done in that regard. So, and yet, at the same time, we are pro-development, and we do believe that we can have a vibrant economy going forward, and there's a balance. We can do both.
Thank you so much, Trevor, for coming to the table to talk to me today. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, and I'll come back to the table anytime you want me to.
Okay, air high five.
There you go. All right.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned as much as I did at the table. So if you can vote, please do. And if you're not old enough, like I'm not, make sure to still get engaged and ask lots of questions. Have a loving day!